Good morning, everyone. This is Elaine from Anabellas. Welcome back to Flosstube number 67. I am so happy that you're here. I've got lots of big announcements today. I've got some wonderful things to share with you. But first, I'd like to welcome anyone new to my channel. I'm so glad that you found me. I hope that you will take a minute and look up and go ahead and subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. That will just notify you simply when I have uploaded a new video or I have some news to share like I have today. And if you're returning, welcome back. It always tickles me that you come back every week. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm glad that you guys came back. Thank you. And for those of you that are returning and for the new subscribers, just a reminder that Terry and I, when we hit the next milestone of 10,000 subscribers to our YouTube channel, we will be giving away 2 round-trip tickets and 2 registrations to any of our retreats that we are holding across the United States. So if you haven't shared my channel with your friends that stitch or cross stitch or paper craft or quilt, please do so because you could win. You never know. And my philosophy here at Anabellas, for those of you that are new, is that it's okay to be perfectly imperfect. And what I mean by that is if you are cross-stitching or quilting or paper crafting, it's okay to be gentle with yourself and not strive for absolute perfection. None of us are perfect. And it's much more fun to go ahead and do the things that you love and then proudly display your work or gift it to a friend. You know, be gentle with yourself. Enjoy what you're doing. And I know I'm not perfect and I'm perfectly fine with that. So didn't coin the hashtag perfectly imperfect, but I certainly use it whenever I can, and I hope that you do too. So last week I had some family time. I got to spend some time babysitting baby Colton, and this is him. This is my son Andrew's little boy. Colton and I were playing peekaboo. He found the curtain. He is going to be 10 months old on the 9th and is getting ready to walk. So I had just a really fun time with him. My son and his girlfriend Jamie and little Hope, our 5-year-old granddaughter, went on vacation, and I just fell in love with this picture of my son and his little boy. That is his little mini-me. So there's Andrew and Colton. I'm going to be getting that one framed right away. And then Hope, this was her 5th birthday, so they went to Legoland. I know there's a glare, but there's little Hopi, and she just had a wonderful, wonderful time. And I think my son had more fun at Legoland than she did, because Andrew loved Legos when he was little, and if you've ever had a child with Legos, then you remember the pain of stepping on Legos in your bare feet. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Andrew and Legos, is how many times I stepped on one of those Legos and just wanted to kill him. Let's see what else I can share with you. Little baby Chloe, otherwise known as the little monster. Let me give you an update. Here she is. She's getting big. She's still got all of her white hair that she'll lose over time. She does walk around with that little tongue sticking out. And let's see, here's another picture of her just sitting on mommy's lap. She's a love, but she is a little monster. She gets bit on a daily basis by the cat. She insists on going after him, and she'll get bit and scream, and I'll call her and she will run to mommy just like a little kid, and she wants up. So she's spending a lot of time doing that. She learned how to jump on one of the chairs in the living room, so that's not good. And unfortunately, we're having a really tough time with Riley. I mentioned before, he's 5, and just in the past week or so, he is acting out horribly. I won't tell you what he's doing, but you can just use your imagination. So I don't know. We're trying to give him a lot of one-on-one attention, a lot of love, but he is not a happy boy right now. So I don't know what's happening with Riley, but it's sad because he never has done this before, so I'm dealing with that. Lovely, right? So anyway, what else did we do? I think we went out to dinner once, nothing fancy. We ordered in Carrabba's, which was good. That was fun. And what else? We're going to babysit Elijah on Saturday. We're going to spend the day with him, so that I'm looking forward to that. I haven't had any one-on-one time with him in quite some time, so we're looking forward to just grabbing him and spending the whole evening with him and spoiling him a little bit. So that's it. I worked on a lot of our newest release this past week, and I'm going to show it to you in a moment. I'm so excited to share it with you. We spent quite a bit of time designing this. We had a model stitcher stitch it for us. Her name is Elizabeth. She did an amazing job. And I went ahead and finished it last week, so I did a lot of finishing. But let me show you some of the things that I worked on. I was watching Pam and Stephanie, and they showed, it's Just Keep Stitching, if you haven't checked out their YouTube channel or their Flosstube. I'll put the link below. And they were talking about Charles Wasaki, and this was a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, as one of the designers that they love. And I love Charles Wasaki too, very, very much. And when Stephanie said something about him, it reminded me that I wanted to see if I could get one of his designs that were, you know, changed, put into a chart format. So if you saw Tuesday Tidbits, then you saw that I did a little look back at some of the older publications that put out cross-stitch charts or leaflets or books. And one of the ones that I mentioned was Dimensions. So I went through, I don't know if I got this on eBay or Etsy. I think I got it on Etsy. I went on and I found this phenomenal chart. This is called Pepper Cricket Farm, and this is by Charles Wasaki. So I did get it in the mail. I'm excited to kit it up. It is a full coverage. For me, it's full coverage. But there's a lot of back stitching, but I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I got a shout out to Pam and Stephanie for mentioning this, because I had totally forgotten that some of his beautiful pieces of art were charted out as cross stitch patterns. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for making me spend money. Okay, let me show you what else I worked on. Cross Stitch Christmas week ended, and I didn't do much for Cross Stitch Christmas week, which is why I didn't put anything up on social media. I kind of just moseyed through, and you know, sometimes you feel it and sometimes you don't. I am perfectly imperfect, so it's okay that I chose to kind of not work on Christmas this month. I just couldn't do it. But I could work on fall. So I pulled out my Quaker Pumpkins by Hello from Liz Matthews, and I am stitching this on 18 count Witchell Ivory. So I pulled it out. I did a little bit more on it, not much, but it's just coming along great. And I'm going to continue to work on this and, you know, hopefully have it done in time to display in my home later this season, this year. So I worked on Quaker Pumpkins, and then keeping with the Liz Matthew theme, when I pulled out Quaker Pumpkin, I realized I had started Token for a fall last fall, and I didn't do much with it. So I'm stitching this on 16 count white Charles Craft, and you know, I did his feet. So that's all I've done. But you know what? That's okay. But I just really love this, so I'm going to try to put some time in and get this one finished up. And then I know a lot of you are part of our Calendar Crates Facebook group, but Calendar Crates has now ended. The last chart is the June chart. And for those of you that are waiting, I'm just waiting on the chalkboard black fabric to arrive. I should get it today. So if you're waiting on your June Calendar Crates Club, that will go out. If I get it today, I'll ship it by Friday. So you'll be getting your June Calendar Crates. Your final, pack in the series will be coming. So anyways, I pulled out my Calendar Crate September, because there it is, which I love. I guess I'm really feeling autumn. And I'm stitching this on 14 count chalkboard black. So I'm going to work on that a little bit too. And that's it. That is what I worked on as far as things that were in my stash. But now what I want to share with you is a series that my daughter and I started. You know, at Anabellas, we definitely love all the things. So we started a new series that will be coming out periodically. It's called All the Things. And our first release in the series is All the Things Cross Stitch. So I'm going to show that to you now. There are 5 designs that I will be showing you. These will all be included in your booklet if you choose to purchase the chart, and it will be in full color. So you'll get a full color booklet that will include all 5 designs in the All Things Cross Stitch release. And you can order it today digitally, or you can pre-order it for shipping next week, in the next week or so when it gets back from the printer. So we're very, very excited about it. So let me show you this. This is the big piece. This is All Things Autumn Cross Stitch. And I know there's a glare because I did frame this. I didn't use the museum glass, but I'll take it a little closer so you can see all the things cross stitch. And we had so much fun designing this. It is adorable. And there you go. And this frame, I ran over to Michael's and I found this frame and I thought, wow, this is just so beautiful. It looks so pretty, and I'm going to be hanging it in the hen den, which of course is in pinks and blues. So I think this will look just perfect. And of course we have linen and scissors and Sal, pattern and counting and seam rippers, and Ada and pin cushions and needles and floss, stitchy friends, retreats, fabric and hoops, and our favorite word of all, frogging. So that is our big piece. And then we have 4 others that are included. This one is our little scissors and seam rippers. So how cute is that? Scissors and seam rippers. And I finished this using Chelsea's checks. This is one of the designs, one of the colors in the new Chelsea's checks collection that she just came out with. This piece is by HOLT. You know, it's the cross stitch, little cross stitches. So there is our little scissors and seam rippers. So just a little pillow I finished. Then, this is my favorite. This is pins and needles. How cute is that? So pins and needles, I don't know if you can see it, but there is some floss right there. And then I have stuck 2 pins in here. These are not included. These are from Puntini. She came out with these in Nashville. So I had them in my stash. So I thought, let me just stick those in there, and just look how cute they are sitting there in that pin cushion. And the pin cushion is my favorite. I just love it. I have a tomato pin cushion sitting in my, where is the tomato pin cushion? I brought it, oh, here it is. I have a tomato pin cushion that was my mom's. So this is it. So that was kind of my inspiration for this. And I stuck more of the Puntini pins in there, but very, very fun. So, and then on the back, I just stuck another little pin in, more Lori Holt fabric, and that little pin matches actually. So there you go, pins and needles. Love it. Then we have floss and fabric. So this is just finished on a little wooden, it's actually a Christmas thing behind here. I think it says Noel or something. And I got this at Hobby Lobby and it was in the clearance rack. So I just grabbed this and then I just adhered this on my mounting board, and the red was already there painted, and I thought it looks okay. So there you go. Floss and fabric. Isn't that cute? And then last but not least, for all of you that love your stitchy friends, this is Stitchy Friends. And again, I just finished this on a piece of wood. I covered it in Chelsea's checks, and I had a couple of these coordinating buttons in my stash. And what I love about this piece most of all is the 2 stitchy friends stitching together, a heart showing how much they love each other and love cross stitching, and the time they get to spend together doing, you know, what they love the most. So there you go, that's Stitchy Friends. I hope you guys like it. And again, you can get the digital download today right on our website, and then you can also pre-order the chart, which will be coming back from the printer next week, so it'll get right out to you as fast as possible. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. So going on with the All the Things series, we are finishing up All the Things Autumn, All the Things Halloween, all the things winter and all the things Christmas. And then the series will continue along as we go. So we're thrilled. It's so much fun designing these, and I just hope you love them as much as we do. And we had a call out last week for model stitchers. So let me just tell you how much I appreciate everybody that reached out. We are going to have a need for a lot of model stitchers. We had over 100 people raise their hands. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough for 100, but I do hope to get back to all of you this coming weekend when I can put my feet up a little bit now that I've got all the things cross-stitch off my work table, and I can get back to you. And hopefully we can commit to sending you some of our upcoming releases so you can get stitching. So we're thrilled. Okay, let me have a sip of water because we're gonna hop on over to retreats, which I know you all love. Okay, lots of things to tell you about retreats. I have more good news. Can you believe every week it's like I have news? But I think we're wrapping up now 2023. So there'll be a pause now. I won't be announcing designers because we'll have a pause. I think 2023 and 2024, we're almost done filling all of our slots. And then Terry and I will sit down and start mapping out 2025 and 2026 as far as upcoming cities. We also are going to be doing one signature event per year. There won't be one in 2022, but there will be a signature event in 2023. And I will tell you about that as we move forward with that. So let's talk about the retreats. The All Things Winter Retreat. So you already know All Things Autumn is in Nashville, and that's sold out. All Things Spring, you know about that. All Things Spring is in Lansing, Michigan. That is with Teresa Kogut, and registration opens up July 1st. So mark your calendars. This retreat's going to sell out very, very quickly. We're going to have 175 guests. So you need to, kind of mark your calendar and save the date so that you can go ahead and register on July 1st when it opens. And I will be sure to let you know about that. Then after that, after the spring retreat, I'm waiting to hear back from the designer on the summer retreat. So I hope to firm her up very, very soon. But the winter retreat for this year, which will be held in January, it's January 6th through January 8th of 2023. I'm very happy to tell you that we will have Lindsay and Katie from Primrose Cottage Stitches. So we cannot tell you how excited we are. They are the sweetest sisters, and they are coming to South Florida to spend a fun weekend with all of you. So registration is going to open up for that probably, let's see, what month is this? January. It opens up 6 months ahead of time. So I believe this opens up July 1st, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, July 1st, that will open up for you so that you can register for that retreat. And I believe we're having 175 for that as well. Be between 150 and 175. So how exciting, right? Everybody loves Primrose Cottage. Their designs are wonderful. So we're very, very pleased. Then our retreat that will be held a year from this November in Cape Cod, in Williamsburg, Virginia. Paulette from Plum Street Samplers is our guest designer. So I don't think I mentioned that before, so I wanted to make sure to let you know that Paulette is our guest designer for that retreat. And as soon as registration opens up for that, you will be notified and you will be able to register. So just waiting on Cape Cod to get that firmed up. Teresa Kogut, like I said, is coming to Michigan. Stitching with the Housewives is coming to Asheville. So it's fun. We're having so much fun with it. And I know all of you are so excited to get to spend time with these designers. So, yay, fun, right? Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Anabella's Attic. Still, we have some things in the shop. They're 25% off. We have an Easter sale going on right now while supplies last. I didn't get in anything new last week other than what I showed you as far as what Anabellas is releasing. Hopefully, designers will start sending out some new things. I don't know if they're all waiting until Expo before we get some new releases, We did actually, let me take that back. Hold a moment. Priscilla and Chelsea released 3 new charts. You can go to the Etsy shop. They're all available for pre-order, and they're beautiful. My favorite is the berries. The berries is my favorite. I can't remember what the exact name of the chart is. But there are 3 new releases by Priscilla and Chelsea. And I also think that the blue flower, I have 3 new designs, I believe, from the blue flower. So go ahead and check out, Anabella's Etsy shop, and you should be able to see those there. Okay, very quick today. Let me see what else I can tell you. Last week's Flosstube winners answered the question if they wanted a floss or a fabric club. So thank you everyone who participated. We will have an announcement coming up next week about your responses. But if you want to win some Happy Mail, you have to be a subscriber to the channel. You have to comment on the question posed. You have to be over 18, and you have 1 week to send an email to info@anabellas.net so that I have permission to send you mail, Happy Mail. Now, if you live outside of the U.S., and I know we have viewers from all over the world, so if you live outside of the U.S., that's okay. I can't ship to you, but I can put together some digital Happy Mail. So I'm happy to do that for you. So please participate regardless of where you live. We'd love to send Happy Mail to you, and it'll just be in digital form, and you'll just print it out. Okay, so last week's winners were Southern Louisiana Stitcher, Katie Wiscombe, Janice Wenger, Stitching Scotty, Karen Edie, and Fifth Daughter. So congratulations, ladies. I look forward to getting your email and making sure I get this Happy Mail right out. And everybody else's Happy Mail, I'm all caught up. So everybody's got their Happy Mail. It's all been sent. So there you go. So this week's question, I thought, seeing as I'm showing you what I'm working on, why don't you share with us what you're working on? What are you stitching? What's under your needle? So we want to know. Let us know. So back to work. I hope that you all have a wonderful week ahead. If I don't see you on Tuesday for Tuesday Tidbits, I'll maybe see you Tuesday evening for our sit and stitching that we will do. I had to cancel last week. I had a family conflict come up and I wasn't able to do it, but we will do it again this Tuesday. If you'd like to join our sit and stitching, just send me an email, info@anabellas.net, and I will add you to the Zoom list and you will get an invite. So I will see you Tuesday. For Tuesday Tidbits, I will see you on our Zoom Sit and Stitching on Tuesday evening, or I will see you next Friday right here on my Flosstube channel. So until then, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, that you get to do all the things you love with the people you love the most. Until then, be happy, be well, and most of all, be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.